All right, so we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. The fundamental building block of all the chemicals, regardless of whether it's water or DNA or lactose, all of these chemicals are made out of atoms. This is a model of DNA. That's carbon. Oxygen is the yellow ones. Nitrogen, that's green. Phosphorus is red. And the hydrogen is the kind of the aqua. You put those different atoms together in the right arrangement and you get DNA. DNA is a molecule. So even at the chemical level, you've got levels of organization. Atoms put together make molecules. You put the right chemicals together and you get a cell. The cell, let me back up just a minute. The chemicals are not alive. DNA by itself, you can actually have DNA in a little tube. DNA by itself is not alive. It doesn't perform the functions of living things. But if you get the chemicals in the right arrangement, and by the way, scientists haven't figured out exactly how to do this yet. Scientists know what chemicals make up a cell, but they can't just put them in a beaker and mix them up and get a cell. The cell is alive. It is what we call the basic structural and functional unit of life. Anything less than a cell is not alive. And to make all the other things, you start with cells. Now, even though there are only 4 types of tissues in your body, in the human body, there's about, give or take a little bit, about 200 different types of cells. This is my favorite one. This is the oocyte. That's the egg. This is the sperm. Ladies, we only have a certain number of these. Guys, you keep making them all the frickin' time. Now, the job of the sperm is to find the egg and deliver the DNA. That's all the sperm has to do. The egg is responsible for every frickin' other thing. All of the cellular organelles, like mitochondria and Golgi and things, all of those that you have in all of the cells in your body came from your mother. Because all your dad said was, here's 23 chromosomes, good luck with that. You have different kinds of blood cells. You have red blood cells and white blood cells, and there's actually 5 different kinds of those that have different jobs. You have smooth muscle cells. You've got cardiac muscle cells we'll talk about a little bit later. You've got skeletal muscle cells. All of those are a little bit different. I have lots of these. These are fat cells. That's one a particular type of neuron. So, lots and lots of different kinds of cells. And of course, the shape of the cell enables the cell to do what? Certain functions. Exactly. Okay. This would not make a very good fat cell. This would not make a very good muscle cell. I've tried. These are those 4 types of tissues. You put the cells together and you get types of tissues. There's an example of epithelial tissue. Here's 3 types of muscle tissue. This one is skeletal muscle tissue, the kind that you have in your biceps and triceps. This one is cardiac muscle tissue, obviously the type of tissue in the heart. And then all of the tubular structures, blood vessels, digestive tract, urinary tract, anything that's shaped in a tube, anything that carries material of some sort, in the wall of that tube is smooth muscle. When we talked about the stomach up here, this tissue, the tissue in the wall of the stomach is smooth muscle. And then you have nervous tissue. Epithelial, connective, 3 types of muscle tissue, and nervous tissue. This is kind of cool. This is the heart. If you take a chunk out of your heart here, this inner stuff, the lining right in here, this is epithelial tissue. You've got some connective tissue here. You've got cardiac muscle tissue here. You've got blood vessels penetrating all of this tissue. And then some more connective tissue on the outside. And then, of course, the organ systems.